Oh yeah, so great. Good evening once again. It's a pleasure having you once again online this evening. Wherever you are watching me from, here in Malaysia, I say good morning to you all, and out there in the UK, I say good evening to you all. And I believe in Greeks tonight. I'm also saying good evening to you all out there, DT. You are all there Scottish or Turkish. Yeah, so sorry, Turkish. I say a very good evening to you. To all Arsenal fans out there tonight, I say a very good evening to you all. I remain yours, Marvelous Cereal. It's quite should I say unfortunate that I am making my video a bit late. Is because of the weather here is actually very chilled out here, but at the same time it's better to get it late than never to get it. So I remain yours, Marvelous Cereal, or you call me MCTV. So I'm so grateful having you once again. If this is your very first time of watching my video, please do me a favor, hit the red subscribe button and share and like my videos. By so doing, God will certainly bless you in all your endeavors, in whatever you do, in everything you do in life. Somebody will always be there to be supportive of your venture. Thank you, and God bless you once again. I want to bring us the expected lineup for today's game, or should I say my prediction for tonight's game. I think I have to go quickly into that, and I believe we are going to be expecting to see our own dearly Martinez in goal, because of course we all know that this tournament for quite some time it has been Martinez all the way, and he has been doing so great. Honestly, he has been doing so great. Leno has to be rested, because he has a very important game, that could equally define our future this season. He's gonna be rested in today's game, and Martinez has to start. And in our right back, we are going to be expecting. I think Bellerin is not going to be starting, and that Suarez, Cedric is not going to be playing because he's still recuperating from the injuries, and that means we are going to be playing Leighton Mills in that right back position, and at the left back I think Kolasinac is going to be coming back, because of course we all know that Saka actually need to be rested. He actually need to be rested. I think I am looking forward to see Kolasinac returning from injuries to play his first game today. It's not going to be a surprise if actually I'm going to see him, because he has been training for quite some time now and battling fitness, and finally he's okay, he's ready to go, and I believe he's going to be starting today's game. The next in line is in the defensive midfield position. I think I'm going to be expecting to see, because Torreira did not travel, with the information reaching me, and Ozil did not travel also. So in that position, we are going to be expecting a comeback king, that is in the person of Matteo Guendouzi. He had a little fallout with the coach last time, and not a little fallout anyway, but maybe he was demanding for a regular play, maybe for him to be able to make the Euros in the French league, in the French team, but you know what that means. So, but at the end of the day, everything has been ratified, and tonight he's going to be having a fair share in that midfield department. So he's going to be playing alongside one of the players that has not missed any of our games for quite some time now, and that is Granit Xhaka. So he's going to be pairing Granit Xhaka in that midfield, and I think we are going to be expecting a sort of 4-3-3 formation if we are to play anything in form of 4-3-3 formation, I think this is where Willock is going to come in, because I think I'm looking towards seeing Willock. But for me, I think the best option for me should have been Xhaka, Matteo Guendouzi, and Dani Ceballos, because for me, the game he played against Newcastle, he was completely okay. I think everything we needed to see in Ceballos, we saw in him, and both him and Ozzy, they really played out their heart on that very day, and I believe it really paid so well for us. Though Ceballos did not finish the game, but at least for the duration of time that he lasted in that game, he actually gave us what actually the fans really had been expecting from him. And I think it's not going to be a surprise for him to have a recall again tonight. And I am working towards, I am looking towards getting him in the team sheet tonight. Moving forward, I think we are going to be having Martinelli, and I think because the confidence of Pepe is very much, it is very much in the team now. I think this is going to be another time for us to unleash him again. For me, I am looking towards seeing Martinelli. I am looking forward to see Pepe. I'm looking forward to see Lacazette. You know, maybe I think Aubameyang has to be rested so that we can be able, or he should be on the bench so that we can now be able to see if we can maybe during the second half bring in Reiss Nelson and possibly Willock and maybe Aubameyang to see what we can do in the final 45 minutes during the second half. So I think that is going to be the team lineup for tonight. For me, if you are to go by 4-3-3 formation, I believe that is actually what we are going to be expecting tonight in this our game against Olympiacos. And you know, moving forward, I think we have some transfer deals making the round for quite some hours now. I think we have a player in the form of Jonathan David. Jonathan David actually plays for Gent of Belgium. He's a 20-year-old player. He has scored a total of 19 goals and made 10 assists. You know what that means? That means you know, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is not getting younger, and we really need a player that will either understudy him for at least for 1 year or thereabout before we can now be talking about replacing him. I think a player in the form of Jonathan David, he has been doing tremendously well. He's a Canadian. You know, he has been doing so well. He has been playing so well in the Belgian league, and he's up and doing. He has been playing perfectly well. He has been involved in a total of 29 goals. You know, making 19 himself and assisting 10, and also he has appeared for that 35 times. You know, in his club games, and being involved in almost 30 goals. And you know what that means? That means he's a prospect. He is really a scoring machine. So I think he's going to be a very nice add-on to our team, you know, to make up the youthful rank that will take up the team after some of our aging players are, you know, taking off their wage bills and things like that. You know, people like Ozzy is slightly above 30 now, and Aubameyang is also on that, and some other players that will be clocking 30 very soon, and you know what that means when it comes to Premier League. And we are also expecting to see this young man, Jonathan David. He is such an enterprising player to watch. I think it will be better for any of you to watch him out and tell me what you think about him. I think for me, he's going to be an influential player, just like we all know that Martinelli has been doing tremendously well ever since he arrived. We are also informed that he has scored 11 goals. I mean, he has scored 11 goals in 10 appearances. I mean, he has scored 10 goals in 11 appearances for Canada. He made his senior debut while he was 18 years, and ever since then, he has taken the bull by the horn. I think it's very much fortunate for us to make for us to be linked with this young man. And you know what? His price tag is 18 million pounds, and I believe 18 million pounds is not gonna be a very big price for us to pay in order to have a player like this. For me, I think he's actually going to be one of the best young players that we are going to be signing if at the end of the day we can be able to get him. We are also linked with Almiron. You know, we have been linked with him for quite some time. He plays for Newcastle United, and we all know that he is such a good player, very nice attacking player. And we've been linked with him, you know, for ages, and you never can tell. Whenever rumors start flying in, maybe there could be something cooking behind. We also have informations about Daley Blind, a one-time Manchester United defender, and also he plays currently with Ajax. But for me, I think that guy is actually not the kind of player we will need now, because he's already 29, and you know what that means. That means in the next 1 year, we'll be looking towards replacing him again. And for me, I think we have to continue being linked and see what we can do and bring in. I think this guy, Keita from Napoli. I think if we can be able to bring him on, and also we try as much as we can to see if we can get Upamecano. Upamecano is going to be the best choice for me. Upamecano is going to be the best choice because he has been doing tremendously well. We've been following him. Most of our fans has been following him personally, have been following him. One of these days I will bring out the video about him, his abilities, you know, to checkmate opponents, his speed, the calculation, the intensity of his game, the level of his awareness. And that is very much important when you talk about defenders, being aware of where the opposing striker is, and is very important. Once you have it, you have everything. I think this guy is actually one of the guys that we've been linked with, but I think for me, he's already 29. I mean, Blind, he's already 29, and it's actually not going to be what we need. And you know, Arteta is building a team for the future. They're playing now, and he's expecting them to be playing and playing and playing. And a player of 29 years old is not going to be one of the projects we are going to be looking at. So I think we are also linked with Samuel Chukwueze, our own Nigerian Samuel Chukwueze. He plays for Villarreal, and we all know that he has been doing marvelously well. He had a beautiful combination with our own dearly Santi Cazorla, you know. So I think Santi Cazorla himself has gone up to inform us that actually this guy has been linked, and he has been informed concerning his the availability of Chukwueze. And Chukwueze has equally made it open that his mother actually wanted him to join Arsenal some years ago after the under-17 game. So I think Chukwueze is actually going to be one of the best players that we will also sign in that left right side of our attack. That will be, you know, having to play once in a while with Pepe. You know, these are the kind of guys we really need now. Guys that are very young at the age of 21. He's very, 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 very interesting to watch. And we also know that Chukwueze is such a player that plays with lots and lots of tenacity. So he's going to be one of the players that will be looking out to see if at the end of the day we can be able to snap him up. But should I say, this is the information that has gotten to us this evening, that all these players has been linked, and I believe that Jonathan David, Chukwueze are the players that appeal more to me than any other player in here, and also Gabriel of Brazil that plays in League One. Gabriel is such a powerful defender. He's such a very nice defender. He's now, I think, 22 years. He's such a very nice center half. I think he's also going to be one of the players that we may be looking towards bringing on. He's a very nice player. He has this power pack, marking ability. I think he's also going to be available for us. There are some other teams that have been mooted to be, watching him all this while. So I believe that this guy is actually going to be one of the big things very soon. But guys, I would like you to leave your comments. If there is anything negative to this, you leave your comments. What your thoughts about the lineup? What your thoughts about the players? What your thoughts about how the team, generally the project Arsenal, is actually going to be moving forward? These are the things that we will be expecting to see or to hear from you at the comment section below. Thank you and God bless you. If this is your very first time of watching my video, like I said before, please, we have the pressing need of hitting 20,000 subscribers before the end of June. So please try and give me your subscription. Please share my videos, like my videos, and subscribe. God bless you. Thank you. Until we see again, because I believe tonight at the end of today's game, we are going to be shouting Arsenal, Arsenal. God bless you.